What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. And while you're at it, smash that like button. I really would appreciate it. Also, hit that post notification bell for me so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. Be careful down in the comment section of the videos. A lot of spam, a lot of scammers. I will never ask you to contact me by WhatsApp or Telegram. I also do not invest money for my subscribers. I do not offer an investment trading program. Be careful on Instagram as well. A lot of scammers there too. Scammers are cloning my Instagram account and contacting you through DM, pretending to be me and offering investment trading services. Once again, guys, I only invest money for myself. I do not invest money for anyone else. So please be careful. Don't get yourself scammed. If you want up to 12 free stocks, Webull is going to give you up to 12 free stocks when you open a new Webull brokerage account. Put at least 1 penny in that account. They're going to give you up to 12 free stocks. You're going to also get a world-class brokerage app, guys, that provides you with 2 pretty nice features. One of those features is fractional share trading with as little as $5. That's right. You can buy your favorite companies, your favorite ETFs with as little as $5 through fractional share trading. They also offer automatic investing. Basically, you set it up in the Webull app, the amount of money you want to invest and the frequency you want to invest that money. And then Webull will automatically go out and make that investment for you until you turn it off. 2 really good features. There is a link down in the description box of the video. Go open that Webull account today. Go get that free stock and go get that free money. Well, guys, Goldman Sachs believes 2023, the S&P 500 will end around 4,000 points. Guys, that's not good news. The S&P right now is just a hair under that. It's about 3,900 points. So Goldman Sachs is basically saying they believe the stock market is going to be just neutral for 2023. Here I am hoping that the stock market would get to 5,000 in 2023. At least that's what Bank of America was predicting. So, you got 2 big giant financial services companies who differ on what they believe the S&P 500 will do in 2023. Now, the S&P 500 is the broader stock market, and it does represent the stock market because, it has the top 500 companies in America in it. So that's a pretty good mix because the S&P 500, the companies in the S&P are in every sector and every industry, guys. So it's a good indication of how the overall stock market is doing. So Goldman Sachs and Bank of America differ on what they believe the S&P 500 will do in 2023. Well, what's my opinion? Well, my opinion is I think you're going to be somewhere in the middle. I think you'll be, I think the S&P will probably end up around 4,500 points by the end of 2023. I think we're going to have some good days and we're going to have some bad days. And until we get inflation to consistently start coming down, guys, the Federal Reserve is going to continue increasing short-term interest rates. And as long as they're increasing short-term interest rates, guess what? The S&P 500 will have handcuffs on it. It will not be able to run free. That's just the way it is, right? Because as interest rates keep climbing, companies are going to have a hard time to be able to borrow that money in order to grow. Why? Because the money becomes too expensive. Also, consumers won't be able to borrow money either because once it gets too expensive for consumers, they stop borrowing. Right now, consumers are still borrowing. Why? Because credit card outstanding balances has went up. Guys, we have almost $900 billion in credit card debt in the United States. And that number is continuing to climb. Why? Because people are still spending money, but they don't have any money to spend, so they're using what? The credit cards to spend. People are still getting increases in wages. So people feel like, hey, I'm getting a raise, my salary's going up, I'm in good shape. So if I go out and I spend a little bit on my credit card, I'm still in good shape. I make enough money to pay it off. What they don't understand is the Fed has already waged war on the labor market. They've already said the only way inflation comes down is if we soften the labor market. And the way they soften the labor market, once again, is by raising short-term interest rates. Because those companies in the labor market, guess what? They want to borrow money cheaply in order to expand so that they can hire more people. When money gets too expensive, they can't borrow, so they can't expand. And the first thing they start doing to cut expenses is what? Laying people off. Look at what's happening in the tech space. Look what's happening in the retail space. Now, retail is going to get a little bit of a boost over the next couple of months. Why? Because of the holiday season, right? You got Thanksgiving coming up, and then you got Christmas, which is the biggest shopping month in the year. So retailers are going to have a little bit of a bump for the end of 2022. But when they roll into 2023, revenues are going to come back down again. Why? Because people are going to stop spending after the holiday season. What I'm going to continue doing is looking for opportunities to buy these blue chip companies that continue to be on sale, especially in the tech space. I'm going to buy up as much Apple, Tesla, Amazon, Microsoft, Meta. NVIDIA. I'm just going to buy as much as these blue chip companies as I can, knowing that I'm going to have to hold them 3 to 5 years for it to pay off. But that's my strategy, guys. You got to think about what your strategy is. You got to think about, hey, how do I take advantage of what's going on right now in the stock market and be able to leverage and build my wealth? I think pretty simple what you should be doing is taking your income and investing it long-term thinking in companies that you believe will be here tomorrow. Blue chip companies, though. I think if you do that, you put yourself in a position, man, to win and win big long-term. But in the short term, it's going to be bumpy, right? Strong labor market still. We still don't know what inflation's going to do. Yep, we had a good October CPI report that showed inflation had peaked and was coming down. But guess what, man? We got November's report coming out here very shortly. At the beginning of December, it's coming out. And I'm telling you guys, if that November CPI report shows that inflation has U-turned and is starting to go back up again, everything is going to go to pieces. Even during the holiday season, even during Christmas, you're going to still see sell-off in the stock market because most investors believe we've peaked. Most investors believe inflation has peaked. And if it has not peaked, then guess what? There's going to be a mad exit in investors out of the stock market if it hasn't. And we will know very soon when that November CPI report comes out in December. But until then, I'm going to keep doing the same thing I've been doing. Buying, and holding. That's all I'm going to do because I know on the other side of this bear market that we're in is waiting. A bull market. That bull market is waiting. And once we clear out of 2023, inflation has shown signs of drastically coming down. The labor market has cooled down somewhat so that people feel financial pain. Then that's when the Federal Reserve is going to pump the brakes and turn off increasing short-term interest rates. And I believe that'll be sometime in 2023. All those investments that I've bought over these last 2 years, 2022 and 2023, and 2024, we're going to start seeing the beginning of that new bull market. And that's when those investments are going to start going up in value. And that's when I'm going to start increasing my net worth again. So I'm positioning myself to be able to do that. I'm not worrying about the short-term stuff. Oh, my portfolio is red. Hey, I want my portfolio to be red right now, right? Because that means I'm buying everything at a discount, right? I don't want to see no green right now. I want to continue to see some red so that I can continue gobbling up as much as I can, because I know in 2024, when this thing turns itself around, that's when I want to see green. But at that point, I will have accumulated a lot of net worth at that point. Why? Because I'm going to continue dollar cost averaging in, taking every dollar I can and I'm putting it in assets like the stock market assets, blue chip companies, blue chip ETFs, right? I'm just going to focus on that, guys. If you do that, I think you put yourself in a position to win, man, and win big. Like I've already said to you guys, I'm going to continue to hammer that every single day, because I know there's somebody out there saying, hey, I got a zero net worth, but I got decent income. I'm keeping my expenses low. I got money left over at the end of the month. How do I multiply this money? And I'm telling you, you multiply it by doing what? Going out, find blue chip companies, blue chip ETFs, and just saying, okay, $300 a month, $500 a month, $1,000 a month, every single month. I'm gonna continue to do that and just keep buying up good, solid investments that I believe will increase in value over time. Well, guys, drop me some comments and let me know what you think is gonna happen with the stock market in 2023. Obviously, Bank of America thinks it's gonna get to 5,000. Goldman Sachs thinks it's gonna be at 4,000. So two of your big boy banks can't agree on what's gonna happen. So I wanna know what you guys think is gonna happen. What do you think the S&P will end up in 2023? Curious to know your thoughts on that. If you want those 12 free stocks from Webull, click on that link down in the description box, open up your new Webull account today, go get that free stock, go get that free money. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing, share the video, smash the like button. Thoughts become things. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness. Never stop believing in yourself. And I'm gonna catch you on the next video. Peace. Today's video is sponsored by my company, RF Financial Consulting. And in my company, I work with individuals just like you through financial mentoring and coaching sessions. And in those 1-hour sessions, we talk about strategies to help you get to your financial freedom, whether it be through real estate investing, stock market investing, creating additional streams of income, credit card arbitrage, or starting and growing a business. If that's something that you might be interested in, there's an email address in the description box of the video. Send me an email and let's discuss if I'm the right fit for you.